Suspect yelling "Free Palestine" and even throwing glass at this man. The 74-year-old victim, Jewish, crossing the street here. All of this completely random. A woman videotaped it, spoke with Channel 2.
I don't understand how people could have so much hate for someone they don't even know. This is happening all over. There's a brazenness for sure.
And the work of the NYPD Hate Crime Task Force doesn't end there, unfortunately. We have surveillance photos of a group of teens on our website. Cops are trying to find them in connection with an incident on Lorimer Street in Williamsburg 2 weeks
If you just landed on this video, our mission is to record history for future generations.
41-year-old Orthodox Jewish man. Glenn Schuck, 1010 wins, 92.3 FM on the Upper West Side.
Wins News Time, 7:31, Thursday morning. How are we looking out on those roads, Karen Stewart?
Well, not so good at the Hudsons, that's for sure. Well, the GW, well, actually, all three Hudsons. The inbound GW bridges, we check what you need to know about the bridges until it says an hour wait, not only for the upper, but for the lower as well. Now, from the Palisades Parkway approach to the inbound GW bridge, if I can find my camera up there, which I just lost, there it is. From the Palisades Parkway approach, we are looking at a delay of about 25 to 30. The inbound Lincoln is 45 and the inbound Holland is 45. And over the Bronx-bound Throgs Neck Bridge, we've got an accident there blocking one lane. The Throgs Neck Bridge is doing all right across the span both ways. Some volume mid-span, but nothing too major. And then over the Whitestone Bridge, we've got some delays on the Queens side of the Queens-bound side of the Whitestone Bridge. Delays on the southbound Whitestone Expressway go all the way from the Whitestone Bridge down to Northern Boulevard, across Northern Boulevard, up the Grand Central westbound and into LaGuardia Airport on your way to the east leg of the Brooklyn-Queens Expressway. Now, here in the city, both directions of 3rd Avenue, well, the Bronx, 3rd Avenue between 153rd and 157th are closed with that 3-alarm fire. And the eastbound Cross Bronx at the Major Deegan has got an accident, and we've got 2 lanes blocked. Traffic and transit sponsored by the Barnesburg Traffic Tip Line at 844-GEM-1010. Call it, please. From the Farmers Dog Traffic Center, fresh human-grade dog food delivered right to your door. I'm Karen Stewart, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
I'm attorney Rich Barnes.
So yeah, just to let everyone know, if you've landed on this video, the mission here is to record history on my commute to work, listening to 1010 wins in the New York metropolitan area. I do know these aren't the most entertaining videos. Oh wait. Ooh, that's the Three's Company theme.
Oh, my friends. Yeah, sure, it's Thursday and it's going to feel like it's 100 degrees, but that doesn't mean it's not a TV-themed Thursday, right? Meteorologist Joe Lundberg, you love Three's Company.
Oh, yeah.
I love Three's Company for obvious reasons.
Listen, quick quiz here, Joe. Yeah. The neighbor upstairs, Jack's best friend, car salesman, used car salesman.
Larry.
Name.
That was Larry.
Nicely done, my friend. Not only Larry, but I believe his last name was Dallas. And it almost makes me think like it's going to feel like we're in Dallas today around here, no?
Yeah, a little on the toasty side. Temperatures are going to be Dallas-like, 92 in the city today with sunshine and some clouds. Add a few onto that for the inland suburbs. And real feels a few more on top of that, up near 100. And partly cloudy tonight, 76. Tomorrow, partly sunny, very hot and humid, maybe an afternoon thunderstorm, 94 in Midtown.
So you get to join me on my morning commute to work as I listen to 1010 wins.
80s to 90.
These videos, I believe, will be more important 20, 30, 40 years from now.
Forecast sponsored by ENT and Allergy Associates. Ear, nose, throat, and allergy care close to home. The outlook today, medium, with grass being the main.
Sorry about the blurriness.
73 in Central Park, headed to 92. I'm meteorologist Joe Lundberg on New York's weather station, 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Visit Mercedes-Benz of Edison's new redesigned showroom to experience the Ray Katina way. It's their commitment.
I've actually been documenting these drives for about a year and a half on my main channel, but decided because there's so many of these, it interrupts my flow of my other videos on my main channel.
Benjamin Netanyahu in the White House. The Biden administration canceled a top-level meeting with Israeli officials about Iran after the prime minister claimed the U.S. was withholding military aid from Israel. 2 top Israeli officials are now on their way to Washington to meet with National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan today. So What about that first canceled meeting?
They're pushing back on allegations.
I don't know why this camera blurs the video here. The image is blurred.
They say that there were security issues. The National Security Advisor, Jake Sullivan, he had been traveling through the region. He needed to move it for scheduling purposes. This just really underscores all of the strain and frustration between the Biden and Netanyahu teams. And I'm learning also from a U.S. official that the U.S. did tell their Israeli counterparts that Netanyahu's video was out of line and inaccurate.
That's correspondent Selena Wong. Justin Timberlake looking at DWI charges. His lawyer now says he will, and to take a word from a few good men, strenuously defend his client.
Don't expect Justin Timberlake to plead guilty to a charge of driving while intoxicated after the singer and actor was arrested early Tuesday morning in the Hamptons. Timberlake's lawyer, Edward Burke Jr., out with a statement Wednesday saying he looks forward to vigorously defending Timberlake against the allegations. He goes on to say that, quote, "I will have a lot to say at an appropriate time, but I'm currently awaiting full discovery from the district attorney's office." Timberlake is doing court on the charges next month.
That's Jason Nathanson reporting. You guys know about the sport of parkour. It's like obstacle course training combined with martial arts. Little flipping, jumping, climbing, bouncing from wall to wall. And that was just me this morning before I left the house. Anywho, a parkour group out of London were visiting the ancient Italian city of Matera. They started climbing, leaping, running through the streets, bouncing over some of the city's precious structures. Yeah, they messed one up. The group's called Team Fat, P-H-A-T. One of the parkour fellas caused part of a historic building to come crashing down to the ground. He went with it. Matera, a city of stone in southern Italy, which dates all the way back to the Paleolithic era. That's a long time ago. We got some news about Nelly. The guy went and got married. Where do you hear who he tied the knot with? 1010 Wins Entertainment's next.
New York City Bright Starts offers free or low cost.
We're currently on River Road in Garfield on my way to work.
Years old.
Listening to 1010 Wins for historical purposes.
Across all 5 boroughs, provide children birth to 5 with a bright start through high quality learning and strong family partnerships. Visit on.nyc.gov/brightstarts for all the information you need.
Hi, I'm Henry Winkler.
Sorry, we're actually on River Drive.
Very important to me. My eyes connect me with everything I love. I loved my late father-in-law dearly. He always lit up a room, but his vision dimmed with age. He had age-related macular degeneration, or AMD. And since partnering with Apellis, I've learned there's an advanced form of dry AMD called geographic atrophy, or GA. His struggle with vision loss made me want to help others know about GA's warning signs. For some, colors appear dull or washed out. For others, hazy or blurred vision make it hard to see details, like fine print on price tags. Many have trouble seeing in the dark, making driving at night difficult. GA gets worse over time and cannot be reversed. If you think you have GA, don't wait. Treatments are available. Ask a retina specialist about FDA-approved treatments for GA and go to GAWon'tWait.com.
1010 Wins.
When I need to know.
Traffic versus no traffic, so it's huge to know. Otherwise, you're thrown off by like an hour. Helps me get to work.
1010 Wins.
92.3 FM.